And one other thing, just before I check into my Macca's, because I just dropped Helena off at school at 10:30. I can't even begin. All right, had to ring the school early and say, she's got an appointment. She didn't have an appointment. We even shifted schools for her to stop this stuff, but oh well. She's still upbeat. All right, she said it's a one-off, which it is. It's only 3 times so far this term. 3 one-offs. All right, and all right, but be that as it may, as we were driving up here, she gave me her philosophy on eyes, as in, you know, and blue eyes, she said, they're good for looking into people's souls with. All the better to look into your soul with, because she said they're piercing. So she said they're good for that, but not in a good way, she said, necessarily. She said they're like, you know too much. I said, what about brown eyes? And she said, they look nice in the sun. They look like honey. Oh, that's nice, I said to myself. And what about any other colours? And she offered the next bit. She said, I'm not sure green eyes exist. She said, people say they've got green eyes, but I think that's people with hazily grey eyes. And she said, and rabbits have got red eyes. And I said, it gets pretty random as we go. And I said, they got pink eyes, haven't they? And she said, no, I say they're red. I said, all right, you know, you found the rabbit in the moon. She said, expert on rabbits. That's a long story, actually, because, you know, we were looking at when she was little. She was about 3. I had never seen a rabbit in the moon. I think I'd seen a man in the moon. Yes, I had. And when she was really little, Helena, she said, there's a rabbit in the moon. And I looked, oh my God, there is. And I ended up looking it up on the internet. And some ancient civilizations have also seen a rabbit in the moon. But the rabbit she saw in the moon was different than the rabbit that was in the Wikipedia image of what Wikipedia thought was a rabbit in the moon. Helena and I, we see a rabbit that's kind of hunched, you know, like just sitting there, upright. Whereas in Wikipedia, if you look up the rabbit in the moon, they've got this image of a rabbit kind of lying down with its ears sticking up. That's not the rabbit I can see. Yeah, and how do they know the ancients saw that one? They might have seen Helena's rabbit, which is just sitting there, quite normal. Next full moon. And she also used to call the 1/10th moon. You know, just you know, when it's a real thin crescent, the moon. How do the Muslims see the star through that? in the middle? Muslims can see through the moon because they've got a star in there, haven't they? They've got the crescent and the star right in the middle. They can see through things. All right, now, but Helena used to call that the fingernail moon. I like that. You know, these things, I don't have any imagination. I never thought of all these things. All right, so time to get into work. In my Macca's, I've got green eyes. They're kind of a hazily, chundery kind of colour, but I'll call it green. That's your go-to. If you've got indeterminate eyes. Didn't Prince Charles say that? Yes, he did. Of William. So my brain just flips around. I remember when, I think it was William, when he was born, Prince Charles said, someone asked him, Prince Charles didn't give a shit. Some kid had come along, whatever. Now I'm going to have to buy them stuff. And someone, a doorstop interview, and he came out from seeing the bitch, Diana. The hardest thing in life is loneliness. Yeah, she's right. But what colour eyes has your baby got? He of an indeterminate colour. He said. Didn't even look. He didn't know. I'm sure of it. But it got worse. Then Harry was born. What colour eyes has this one got, Charles? Not mine.